Hello, my name is Bernie Noonan and I'm the Program Manager of United Country SA Supported Residential Care. In this video, you'll learn about United in Care. This model informs and guides how we deliver high-impact therapeutic and trauma-informed services for some of the most vulnerable children and young people in our area. It was co-designed for our program and context and brings together the best practice science on therapeutic residential care with the wisdom we developed within our program. It does this in a manner that draws upon United Country SA's model of practice, Interact.
We have developed a specialist set of knowledge and skills to care for children living away from their families of origin, often with backgrounds of instability, trauma and abuse. Through our development, we've integrated into our program a range of best practice approaches. However, United in Care was developed from the realisation that we needed to name, consolidate, and ensure all these best practice therapeutic components were integrated with one another and consistently applied, such that therapeutic, healing and growth outcomes could be sustainably delivered. To deliver this aim, our leadership team, with external expertise and support, co-designed United in Care, an integrated model of intentional therapeutic care. It represents a contextualized or grassroots model that integrates best practice evidence with our local wisdom. In other words, it provides us a framework supported through tools, strategies and embedded policies to guide the design and delivery of our program at a system or programmatic level. United in Care is informed and guided by our agency's broader therapeutic framework, Interact. It is our local approach and model to operationalise or make practical the core components of Interact in a manner that is mapped to our specific program and the best practice evidence that informs therapeutic residential care. Interact and United in Care uphold the importance of relationships or interactions as being the foundational driver of growth, as well as the common practice approach and language of intentionality or intentional practice. In other words, United in Care asks us to bring ongoing mindful awareness to what we're wanting to achieve or the outcomes, and how we deliver this through strategies, support, planning and communication. Both United in Care and Interact asks us to clearly articulate our outcomes or what we are wanting to achieve across the short, medium and long term. The desired long-term impact of United in Care and our collective work are children and young people who are connected. They can form healthy and safe connections and experience community belonging. Achieving young people able to reach their full potential and their desired outcomes. Resilient. Young people who can adapt and be flexible through change and bounce back under severe challenge. Empowered. Young people who are confident to function independently and safely. United in Care breaks this long-term impact or vision down into medium-term outcomes, which cluster on the following 5 domains: express empathy, communicate assertively, confidently express their needs, feel safe, and self-worth and value. A feature of United in Care and the underpinning intentional practice method is that it asks us to break down our outcomes or goals into building blocks of growth intent. These building blocks or short-term outcomes inform the intent of our work, our moment-to-moment interactions, and our growth and care planning. Our work brings focus to enhancing or growing awareness, knowledge, insight or understanding about self, others or world, healthy skill expression, the expression of knowledge in action or coping responses, and resilient mindsets, or healthy attitudes, thoughts and beliefs about self, others and world. United in Care also brings focus to how these outcomes are achieved. These represent the key therapeutic components or active ingredients of our work that are essential to its delivery at the system or program level. Like a wheel, these components represent the spokes that must be in place to deliver consistent and high impact services. These components have been mapped to interact. We have identified 8 key components which collectively underpin how our program delivers outcomes. They include therapeutic crisis intervention, growth-focused intentional practice, foundational training and setting conditions, or 3 pillars of transforming care, child-focused, professional, and evidence-driven and adaptable practice culture, growth-focused supervision, coaching, and reflective practices, empowerment of staff and children through advocacy, positive risk-taking, and coaching, growth and risk-focused procedures and systems, stakeholders and community as partners in shared intent. The growth potential of our work and these 8 components is supported through the model by ongoing awareness and intent being brought to the activating processes of validation, curiosity, and coaching. These represent the deeper aspects of the model and intentional practice. United in Care and these 8 key components are underpinned by growth focus and intentional methods, trauma responsive practice, strength focused principles, inclusiveness, culture, disability and background, and scientifically driven and evidence-informed principles. United in Care components are also mapped against funder benchmarks and community context. The model has also been operationalised through a flowchart that supports us to understand how the intent of individual and collective components work together and guide our direct practice. We are really committed to delivering strong and consistent outcomes. For this reason, we draw upon United in Care in the following ways: through quality assurance, training and induction, coaching and reflective practices, and interagency communication.
We are confident that United in Care represents a relationship-focused approach. It cohesively integrates our local wisdom with best practice evidence. It provides us a robust method to consistently and sustainably make a difference in the lives of children and young people we support.